A wise Team Fortress 2 heavy once said, "It is good day to be commentator." Sadly, this isn't one of those good days because I'm feeling rather under the weather, but I'm stronger than illness. Let's get it on with number 10, starring the MAV. A pretty solid demonstration there of dangerous driving by Noxious with the 5-man airkill, roadkill. I think I like the term bump. Noxious with the 5-in-1 bump, and one more thrown on top for the 6-man airkill spree. A very elaborate display of piloting. Number 9, I'm going to say the name is Rampstage. Well, he's at the Metro, he's also at the Death Corridor, and he may be dead, but a dead man does not necessarily mean a dead play. Come on son, up you get, your day's not over yet. The medic gets him back on his feet and he decides to take it by the scruff of the neck. With 7 guys standing in front of him, he gets a triple nade, a triple shotgun spray, and the magnum finisher. I have a name for that kind of one-directional charge where you just mow down people in front of you unstoppably. I call it train wrecking. So, use SAS-12 or not, Rampstage, I like what you just did, because it looked fucking cool. Number 8 is a combination of right place, right time, and right game mode. Certainly it is hardcore, but you can't argue with a 4-in-1 snipe with the M98B from Mongol Beast. Pulling a quad from out of nowhere. Definitely not something you see every day. And gents, I have a confession to make. We don't have any Death Alley of Grand Bazaar in this top 10. What? I know, right? Well, don't worry. We can always rely on the clusterfuck stairs of Metro. For number 7, Hellboy pulls out a C4 trap. And I think he wiped out 6+. I can't tell because the kill feed couldn't keep up with his ass kicking. And he thinks, well, fuck it, I've got a few spares lying around. Let's go again. See if we can pull out the same kind of luck. Lays down another 3. Boom goes the dynamite. And for all I know, he could have had 4, he could have had 10. One thing I can be certain of, I don't think the other team are going to try those stairs again for a while. Number 6 is a bit of tank action on what looks like, I'm going to guess, no Shah Canals, but I apologise in advance because I can't restrain myself from saying that the streak comes from a man called Hezbollah! I'm so sorry. I apologise if I'm wrong because the point of view from this tank looks a little foreign to me, but if this is indeed the base I'm thinking of on No Shah Canals, then this base is a nightmare for me to attack, or more specifically B, because they spawn right outside the back door of the building, and the inside of that building is dark as fuck. It's a shade darker than pitch black. And I've often thought to myself, well, let's shed a little light on the situation, walk inside with a torch, and apply a nice tactical light to the gun. But on the other hand, I've often thought that walking into a dark building with a light is also another way of saying, kill me now, please. Sadly, fighting out in broad daylight with a tac light seems to be a very effective piece of combat, but strolling into a dark building with a tac light to check the corners, insta-death. Counterproductive, I think, is the best way to describe the concept of the torch, but nonetheless, Hezbollah, he's got the right idea. If you don't want to get shot out of corners from that building, don't let the fuckers in the first place. As he held off and suppressed 12 enemies with his tank and took out an enemy vehicle at the same time. And at number 5, Sidewinder's back in with another aerial vehicle clip, not in the helicopter this time, but in the jet. What Sidewinder's doing right now is clearing out the skies. He wipes out a helicopter, taking out 4, and he starts to work on the second helicopter, gunning it down to wipe out another 2. That's 6 enemies down and 2 helicopters out the sky for a sexy piece of jet play. Number 4 is a bit of Operation Firestorm Rush, with Sarge Albrecht arming the charges with the help of his 870 combat shotgun. And here's a gun I'm starting to see in use a little more in videos. It's the 44 Magnum pistol. Seems like it's appearing more frequently now. Sarge goes on a big tear arming charges and killing off defenders, and it's quite a long place, so while he's kicking ass in the background, I'll take a minute out to say, yes, we finally got around to making episode 5. Where the hell have we been? Yes, it's been quite a few weeks since we actually put out episode 4. The guys at Hazard have had a busy last month or so, and I don't actually put these plays together. It's Hazard Cinema who sort through all the plays, put the top 10 together, and they send them over to me for the commentary, narration, speaky, whatever you'd like to describe it as. And then I send it right back to them and it goes up for your viewing pleasure. But yes, we've had a few weeks off and I apologise on behalf of Hazard. You know what, let's just blame Tom. It's all Tom's fault. Everyone just click on Hazard Cinema's name and write, damn it Tom, because it's all his fault. Probably, I don't know. Yeah, maybe you shouldn't do that, but I'm going to do it anyway because I'm a cheeky bastard. No, I'm just kidding. I think we're going to try and make up for the time we lost, and episode 6 shouldn't take too long to make. And we're coming up towards the end of this play, with Sarge Albrecht still tearing shit up. And he's crushing the enemy in all sorts of ways. He's crushing them in terms of their infantry, their vehicles, and their MCOMs. He's armed the charges at both bomb sites, killed off a tank, and I think I counted 13 enemies he killed with the shotgun and the Magnum. So quite simply, all your base are belong to Sarge Albrecht, and that is quite simply GG, no re. Number 3, G&T. Check out my rhymes, baby. G&T, of course, being Gin Tonics, who is running through the middle of Metro with the DAO-12, train wrecking, quite frankly, with this beastie shotgun. So far he's killed 3. So far he's killed 4. Make that 5, 6, 7, and then number 8. Altogether with the shotgun, switches out again to that 44 Magnum for another 2. 10 guys in total in the space of about 20 seconds. Number 2, I like this one, from Empty Box 007. 007, the secret agent, the stealthy spy, the silent assassin. Gets one going loud first with a grenade, but now it's time to go a little more silent. Switches out to a G18 suppressed, and now it's time to go goofy. Gets 1, 2, 3, and what could be more silent than a dagger to the heart? Claims the dog tags and reloads the G18 for one more big spray on this guy. Eventually has to put a knife right through the sorry, I can't look at that. I can put bullets into people all day, but there's something about stabbing that just turns me into a fucking girl. If he'd have got this plant off, that would have been a sexy, sexy objective arm. But either way, got a bunch of sprays with the G18, a frag kill, and a couple of humiliations, but number 1 play this time goes to Scantrax, and he has an L96 with the irons. I've actually not experimented with back to Karkand yet, but I imagine the L96 plays like any typical bolt action would. I imagine it's very similar to the SV98, looks like it has 10 rounds in a mag, delay between each shot, 1 shot kill to the head. Sounds about right. He also has this G18 suppressed, and this G18 plays quite an important part in this play. It is quite a long play and he has a lot of close range sprays to deal with, so we'll see how he gets on. But for the meantime, hello! Glad to be back doing the plays. Still got some SteelSeries gear for whoever comes top of the plays, and as always, we want you to keep playing Battlefield, keep tearing shit up, and when you do something that you can describe as kick-ass, we want you to send it in to us at Hazard and we'll see if it'll cut the top 10. Anything, as long as it's got plenty of bullets, explosions, knives, tanks, jets, helis, objective play, light machine gun spray, shotgun blasting and marksman sniping. As long as you think it's badass and it'll put on a good show for this top 10, feel free to send it in to us. And Scantrax, he's just about to finish up here, gets the double spray reloads, and another double spray to win the game and finish things off with his G18. And that just about concludes a rather nice top 10. If you want to win some cool shit from SteelSeries, just remember, get on Battlefield and tear some shit up. That was episode 5. I've been Boo, thanks for watching, and have a good one.